Well, just when you think you're doing something healthy, like cooking your own meal at home, you might be surprised at what you find out. Jennifer Iserloh, otherwise known as the Skinny Chef, is here with the top 5 cooking mistakes that could be adding inches to your waistline. Welcome back. So surprise.
So glad to be here, as always.
Breaking some good and some bad news as well. You always bring us alternatives, though. So you're at home, you're trying to save some money and cook for yourself.
Right, and I think cooking at home is really the healthiest way to eat.
Okay.
And it's the easiest way to lose weight, as long as you watch out for the pitfalls.
Okay.
So today, I'm going to show you how to avoid the 5 biggest cooking mistakes that could be making you fat.
Okay, you have a cute way of helping us to remember. The first one is don't be cheesy. Who can forget this?
I know, and I love grilled cheese. Who doesn't love ooey gooey melted cheese? But always opt for the 2% cheese or part skim mozzarella. I've made this beautiful grilled cheese with turkey and arugula, and I use part skim mozzarella because I'm saving 1/3 of the calories in fat.
Okay, and a lot of people cook with cheese. I mean, it's hard to avoid it.
Pizza, lasagna, a lot of traditional one-pot meals use cheese, but you're going to save on fat and calories, and also on the saturated fat, which can be bad for your heart.
Okay, the next tip you have is don't be picky when you're eating. You mentioned that Julia Childs used to love to, have a glass of wine when she was cooking.
And every home cook likes to taste as they go along.
Right.
But if you're picking too much, that can add up to a whole meal's worth of calories. So, as Julia Child says, I always have a little glass of wine, but I make it small, only 4 ounces. That way, it's around 80 calories.
Okay.
If you have to graze, go for raw veggies. You're getting an extra serving of vegetables and not a lot of calories, and you'll still save space for that delicious meal that you're cooking.
And that really does help for you to eat that along the way, right?
I munch away, keeps my mouth busy while I'm making that big plate of lasagna with the low-fat cheese.
Low-fat cheese, you remember. Okay, the next tip here, you've got a lot of vegetables.
Don't be colorblind.
Don't be colorblind, right?
You want to make sure to get as many veggies on that plate. Gorgeous, colorful vegetables. Green are really great for your health. Cook them the low-fat way. It could mean inches to your waistline in just a couple of months. Plus, you'll be getting all the vitamins and antioxidants that you need.
Okay.
These vegetables dishes only took me 5 minutes to prepare.
And with the spinach, you mentioned you just add in a little bit of garlic. You add a little bit of flavor.
A little bit
of
garlic, hot chili flakes, a drizzle of olive oil, little pinch of Parmesan. So easy. I slice them up, throw them in a skillet. A few minutes, they're ready.
And should we have 1 or 2 servings of?
2 at least, as many as you can fit on the plate. And then, of course, go on to your carbs and your protein.
Okay. Now, don't be washed out is the next section. But what exactly does that mean when it comes to?
Well, when I think of washed out, I think of white processed grains, and people are used to cooking with that white flour, white rice, but I always go for the whole grain because it has bran in it. That's the brown part. Okay. And brown is better because it's high in fiber, minerals, it helps to fill you up. And these things are so easy to make fast meals with. We have whole wheat pita and whole wheat couscous. Again, cook up a meal in 5 minutes, pack your lunch, get the fiber in.
But were you the one that was telling me that it has antioxidants too?
It does. And
I didn't know that.
It's full of minerals. Bran is really important for intestinal health as well.
And there's a lot of new varieties out there at the store as well. So
there are. Just make sure that it says 100% whole grain or whole wheat. And there's also a whole grain council stamp that you can look for. It's a yellow stamp that says a whole grains council on it.
Okay. Last but not least, don't be a grease monkey. But you've got olive oil here.
This is probably the biggest mistake that people make.
Yeah.
When I'm visiting my friends in their kitchen and I'm watching them cook, and believe me, they get nervous. But you need to measure out the fat because just a flick of the wrist could literally mean pounds over a few weeks.
And I cook with a lot of olive oil. I know a lot of other people do. It's a healthier alternative.
Just because olive oil is healthy, it doesn't harm your cholesterol, doesn't mean it's fat-free. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 14 grams of fat and 120 calories. So use your measuring spoons. If you don't have a measuring spoon, don't sweat it. Use a teaspoon that you stir your coffee with.
I'm just going to start eating air. For now, it's free.
Eat your vegetables.
Vegetables and some air. We'll mix it up a little bit. Thanks a lot, Jennifer. It's always good to see you.